Hi all, how you doing? Hope you're doing great wherever you are in the world. So I wanted to cover a hand from Bury Athenaeum, 15th of November 2023, Wednesday afternoon pairs. So I'll just make it larger. This is kind of a playing out kind of problem. And this is match points, so not teams, all right? So that does make a big difference. Um, so in match points, you obviously want to make as many tricks as you can. Now we've got the bidding. Now I don't know how the bidding went. I'm not sure what their system is, but eventually North will get to 3 no trumps, and East West are unlikely to make any bids over calls or anything. And you're going to get the same kind of lead of the Jack of clubs or the 7 of clubs. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so if we say we play fourth highest, let's say. Now, so when you get the 7 of clubs lead, you can potentially work out that that might be fourth highest. Uh, that's your one of your weakest suits, I guess. You've only got 5 cards in. So if we sort of analyze each suit and think about how many tricks we can potentially get here. So top tricks, first of all, ace of spades, ace of hearts, two diamonds is 4, two clubs is 6. Okay, so we've got 6 definite tricks. Okay, now if we sort of look at kind of likely tricks, in the spade suit, I'd be thinking I'm going to get 3 tricks. If I play the spades to the ace, jack, 10, 9 all the time and take finesses, then 75% of the time I'll end up with 3 tricks. As long as the spades break king, queen, break as they are doing, okay. Or they could break king, queen in the opposite direction, or West could have king, queen. So in other words, 75% of the time, you'll get 3 tricks. Now the hearts, you could play a heart to the 10 and then a heart to the queen, and you could hope East has the king, jack. So in other words, to get 3 tricks in hearts, East must have the king and the jack of hearts. So that is a low percentage play. That's a 25% play that is going to happen. Alternatively, you could play a 5 to the 10 and 8 to the queen, let's say, and that would make 2 tricks the same kind of thing, 75% of the time. It's kind of the same play. Now, clubs, you've got 2 tricks for sure, and that is it. You can't create any more. Diamonds, most likely the diamonds are going to break 3-2. So you're going to get 3 tricks. But if you guess where the queen of diamonds, where the whereabouts of the queen of diamonds is, you should be able to make 4 tricks. Okay, so you can either play the 2 of diamonds to the 10 and hope the queen is with the east, or you could run the jack of diamonds, okay, and hope West has the queen of diamonds. So that's kind of where we're at when we're sort of analyzing this hand. Now, let's pretend that everything is perfect, okay? Spades are split on us, let's say. East has king and jack of hearts, and we can find the queen of diamonds. Doesn't matter. Let's say we don't, it doesn't matter where it is, we can just find it, all right? So we could win 3 spade tricks, 3 heart tricks, that's 6, 4 diamond tricks is 10, and 2 club tricks is 12. Now, the thing is, we're always going to lose a spade trick. So we could play it for try to make 12 tricks with everything perfect. Okay. Now, what I would say here is the heart play is a low percentage play. All right. So playing 5 to the 10, I would say is a low percentage play to try to win 3 tricks in the heart suit. All right. So what I would rather do is discard that play. And instead of doing that, if we discard that play and just think that we're going to win 3 spade tricks, 2 heart tricks, that's 5, 4 diamond tricks is 9, and 2 club tricks is 11. Now we're always going to lose 1 spade trick. Okay, so if we're aiming for sort of 11 tricks now, we're always going to lose 1 spade trick. We can't do anything about that. All right, because someone's going to hold king queen in the hand, or they're going to split honors, and we should always lose a spade. So we're always going to lose a spade. So that gives us 12 tricks. But if we're also going to lose likely a heart trick. So rather than losing a heart trick, okay, what I'm suggesting we do is we actually lose a club trick, okay, just to break the communication, because the clubs are likely to be 5-3. So if we can get rid of West's clubs, or or yeah, we can get rid of West's clubs after 3 tricks. So this is a good hold-up play. If you think about the rule of 7, okay, so where you add up your number of cards in that particular suit, so in this case 5, 7 minus 5, we would have to duck twice, all right? So here, we're going to have to duck, okay? So if we duck in both hands, all right, and then West continues, okay? So we get to this point, okay? So now what are we going to play? Well, we're going to play the spades, because what it's the right thing to do. Now, don't play the diamonds at this point, because we've got no indication of where the queen of diamonds is. And also we could hope that maybe they'll play them. So we're going to play spades because this is the right thing to do. When we're in this hand, we want to play spades towards ace, jack, 10, 9. Okay, so we do that. And now the king comes up. So that's good news. The likelihood is that when the king comes up is that the queen is in the west hand. All right, so it looks like we've got 3 spade tricks now. Assuming that East hasn't false carded, okay, they could have potentially false carded. That would be a clever thing to do. And now East sort of returns a club now. Let's say they play the 8. Let's say, okay, what are we going to ditch? Well, we're going to keep our spades, and we've got only 2 hearts there, so it's right to chuck away a heart now. What's West going to chuck? Well, probably follow dummy and chuck away a heart. And then we win with our ace of clubs. Now we've got a lot more information. So by ducking that first trick, we've now got a lot more information. Okay, we know that East now has long clubs and West has short clubs. Okay, so knowing this hand's got 6 clubs and this hand's only got 2 clubs, all right, we can now potentially play West for holding the queen of diamonds. So we've got more information. Where is the queen of diamonds more likely to be? Okay, so this is to do with vacant spaces. If East has 6 clubs, it means they have got 7, outside of the club suit, they've got 7 spaces where they could hold the queen of diamonds. Obviously, a spade has now gone as well. So they've got like 6 spaces where they could hold the queen of diamonds. Now, what do we know about West's hand? Well, they played 2 clubs, okay, and a spade, all right? So they've got more vacant spaces to hold the queen of diamonds. So West is more likely to hold the queen of diamonds. So what we can do is we can play West for that. Now, the first thing I'll do, we can take a heart finesse, actually. So we want to get 2 heart tricks. So we can take a heart finesse. So rather than putting in the 10, we're going to put in the queen because we only want 2 tricks now from the heart suit. So our best method of getting 2 tricks is by putting in the queen and not the 10 now. And the thing is, if that loses, then West can't do anything to damage us. So it's okay to take the heart finesse. So that heart finesse now wins. Okay, so now what we're going to play. So East is likely to have shortage in diamonds, and West is likely to hold the queen of diamonds. So what we can do is play the ace of diamonds. Now, by playing the ace of diamonds first, we're trying to pick up East holding a singleton queen, because what we're thinking about doing is finessing West for the queen of diamonds. Now, this is obviously a risky play, because if this goes wrong, then East is now going to take a load of club tricks. But the thing is, we're playing match points. So this is the question. Is it worth taking the risk? And I think it is worth taking the risk for that extra trick to get a top, because it's a higher percentage. It's quite a high percentage play that West holds the queen of diamonds. So we can play the ace of diamonds first, just as a, it's possible that East has the queen and it might be queen stiff. Okay, it isn't. So now we take the diamond finesse. So West might play the queen or they play low. Now if they play low, we cross our fingers and hope that we've worked this out right. And we play low and it works. Okay, so now while we're still in dummy, we can then take the spade finesse. Okay, and that works. And now we're home free. Okay, we can play the king of diamonds. Okay, another diamond. All right, and we can play the 8 of spades, take the finesse again. Okay, and we get the rest of the tricks. Okay, 11 tricks. So I thought that was a really nice hand to play out. And if you have a look at the play here, oops, if you have a look at the play here, you can see that nobody's managed to make 11 tricks, but everybody's getting a club lead. So I think that was possible to get a complete top there on that hand, make 11 tricks on board one by ducking the opening lead. Gives you clues to the whereabouts of the queen of diamonds by using vacant spaces